Welcome back, Typhus here with another episode of the Final Fantasy XII Randomizer. We're here in Darlan's house because we've got the medallion of... what was it? Just looking at it in the inventory. Moonsilver medallion. This is apparently what you need to return to this Namu here. And he should give us something, I hope. It is a check. This is one that you have to initiate in the Nebrius Deadlands. Mash through dialogue. He is one of the two disciples from Rokemno, whatever the hell the dude's name is in the Deadlands. So this is Rokemno. He's listing a medallion that has disappeared. Yada yada yada. We've found the blackened fragment of it. Here you go. Okay, we don't have all the fragments. Cool. Guess that's a bit of a dead end. We don't have any items for Darlan. This episode is going to be a bit of picking up and tidying up some loose ends. There is a hunt that we can hand in Jahara. I'm damn certain we can do the Vrau that lives in the Korobri Steppe. Although we will not be able to hand that one in as of yet, because we do not have the Vera rucksack. We cannot do the Orthos hunt, unfortunately. We did lack a female party member. We've got no Pinello. There is a hunt that is in Bahrain that we cannot do. We will take on the Antlion that lives deep in the Bujerabra mines. I can't see us having too much of a problem with that one. Now, this one that we're handing in is the Catobolus. This one was one that we killed off in the Zertinian caverns. Somewhat unexpectedly. I think it is over here. This guy is the Catobolus? Yes, he is. Alright. What do we get? System access key. Okay, we can do some flying. Nice. That's only our first one, though. We still need another 2 for the final boss area. We've got the Feather of the Flock, so we can actually talk to this dude. Hello, my name's Shuri. Me name and pecking at stuff's my game. Haha, not to worry, I ain't gonna peck ya. I'm just having a good laugh, innit? Me, I live with me nomads back in Giza normally. But I got it into me head to find out how the other half lives, so I thought I'd come here. I love how these things have such Cockney accents. Or at least that one does. They're just very, very cute. Now, there should be a secondary check that we can do in here now that we've picked up, which I'll double check in my inventory because it told me what it was. Inventory, key items, Dawn Shard. It says here that needed to progress through the Still Shrine of Miriam, but also the reward for the Gareth Elder and Jahara. And I do like how in this version of the randomizer, there's actually little hints as to what the hell the items do. Okay, so I think if we talk to him, we can get a check. Lhasa. Ooh, Lhasa does have healing, but I've got healing now. He has bubble, but I also have bubble. I'll keep with Vossler, I think. Normally I do really, really like Lhasa as a companion, but Vossler's wither in that is useful. Okay, Venetian shield, assassin's arrows, and money. Well, I'll take the money, and the shield could be useful, although none of my party members are utilizing shields. So next point of call is going to be taking out the Vrau, I think. And I'm just trying to think where I can fly with only one system access key. I think I need 2 if I want to go to, not Still Shrine, it is... I can quickly check. Now, but Damascus West of Sand is one of the locations that has both a teleport crystal and a Strahl boarding point. So I forget where system access key 1 nets you. Okay, let's see. We can board the Strahl. We can fly to... No, we can't fly to the Paramana. That requires 2. Okay. That's what I thought. So the one system access key does not get us anywhere extra. Now we want to go to Boffonheim. And then we're going to be hiking all the way up to where the Vrow lives, and, well, I will see you at the Vrowly. Alright, we're in the Vrow's territory. Vostok got killed off, unfortunately, but I don't think he's going to be that much of a use. He might be able to lower its defences so Frank can obliterate it slightly faster. Now, somewhere, there it is. Hello, big giant elder worm. Barshal's Curaduring. And we've got a secondary Vera companion who I guess is going to buff us. She's not half bad, but this Vera is way better with her invisible bow. So Vrow, his main gimmick is, I guess, he can use fireballs and he can hit fairly hard. But, okay, well, Balthier is just going to be bubbling, or attempting to bubble the Vera there. And that is a lame-ass reward. That is a shame. So the companions that accompany you on hunts, like this Vera chick, are actually immune to bubble. And I've got it set up so that Balthier was always going to be bubbling my guys. Anyway, she's going to be in the white cap, but unfortunately we cannot hand in that hunt yet, because we lack the Vera rucksack. So it's going to be back to a teleport. And then it's going to be off to Bujerba. Alright, we're at the Wrought Iron Gate in Lushu Mines, where we can use our Site 3 key and then go progress through here. We should be fine. The enemies in here are much stronger, but they're blue level, so, and they're getting one-shotted. Oh, I'm still on double speed. So I think we'll be fine through here. And in here, and I think it's like 2 or 3 screens, there will be the Antlion boss. Now, I think it'll be this way. I'm not going to be hunting down the treasure chests. I'm way more interested in the boss. It is... So this one's gimmick is that it has a whole heap of minions, which I think it can cannibalize and buff itself. But I don't think that'll be a problem. Fran and everyone else will just rush down the boss, because they get set to target whoever has the highest maximum HP, which means I prefer that, because it means that they'll focus down the stronger enemies rather than deal with adds, which I can manually deal with if I think that the add-ons for enemies are going to be an issue. Now I can flip this switch, and I think it might mean it's a easier trip backwards if you open up all these gates. Actually it will be, because I don't have to go loop around quite so badly. Oh no, I have to open it anyway, I think. Oh no, down this way. I'm looking at the mini-map for navigation. That's right, this is one of the areas that I will probably always have the mini-map up and about, just because it's kind of samey looking and easy to get lost in. So across one of the 2 bridges in this area. I haven't accepted the battle on the big bridge, so I think this is normally where you can fight one of the Gilgamesh fights, which are really, really good for XP, because he has multiple phases, and each phase change means that you get a chunk of boss level XP and AP. So it's very good for levels. And I guess you can steal another set of Genji equipment if you so wish. But no items in this bridge span. And do we get far enough to tap the the teleport crystal in here? I forget. There is a 1 Lushu teleport, but I don't know if we need... Don't remember at the moment if we need both the Site 11 key as well or not. The enemies here are proving to be no problemo. The bats are getting one-shotted. What with Fran being on full HP and Braved. Oh, actually, I don't think she's Braved anymore. I think the 2 buffing guys have fallen back a little bit too far. 24,000, yeah, that's nice. So we're going deeper and deeper presumably the mist gets... Oh, okay, excellent. We do get the teleport crystal. Huzzah. And there's Kate. And I think that means that the antlion is going to be in 1 or 2 more screens. It's one of the brother and sisters that is currently missing and whom we're tracking down. They've gone to play in the mines. Look at all these plants growing out of the top there. Most of the time you're not even going to notice the plants and shit. Ah, there's the first of our antlions. Okay, so the mini ones will get 2-shot by the look of it. So the big one, I don't have Aeroga on anyone. These things are weak normally to Aeroga. And that is kind of what the strategy you're supposed to do. It's because Aeroga hits multiple enemies. Is there one treasure in here? Aeroga hits multiple enemies. These guys are weak. So, and they swarm you. So it's very easy. You can see all those. Well done, Vosla. You did amazing. Okay. I think... Can I arcane? I can Ardor these guys. Antlion, let's go. And boys, if you want to come and join. Okay, that does not very effective. Okay, they can't hit Fran. So Fran's got like 170 defense, which is ridiculously high. She will happily... Okay, someone hit it with an absorption. Or someone hit one of our guys with absorption. Either way, it's dead. Yields maximum AP. Oh, and we've still got the minions alive. We get a little cutscene. Of fun. Is it dead? Yes, it is. Very much so. And that's the other kid that we were rescuing. So this hunt gives us 2 checks. This little cutscene indicates that they've dropped a key down the bottom there, which we can go and acquire. That is on the Fon Coast. I think we have to hand the hunt in first, though, which we will definitely be doing. So at the moment, things that I want that will unlock additional stuff. A second system access key. We still need 3 total. Oh, that one's gone. We can't... Althea, well done. Can't continue here because we need the Site 11 key. But things we need, a Lentes tier will give us access to Paramana Rift area. Or a second system access key. Second system access key would be preferred. Tube views will give us the last part of escaping Bahrain Passage, Palace Escape, which will yield us another check, I believe. What else? Yeah, mostly Lentes. Oh, well, the treasure chest here. Lentes tier is a big one. Aeropass to Arcades could be good. So Aeropass to Arcades, Lentes tier, system access key. How the thing that we need, Soshin Cave Palace key, that would also give us access to Arcades. And a couple of checks there, along with 3 hunts. Yeah, 2 hunts and 2 clan bosses. In the Soshin Cave Palace, you've got the Mandragora fight and the Ahrim fight. You've also got a Shellon tortoise hunt. And once you've gotten all the way through, you can hand in the... I forget what it is. It's not the Daedalus Overlord hunt. Overlord I can absolutely beat now with this party, but there's no point in doing so because I can't hand the hunt in. So there is that. There is plenty of items. I'm going to be really annoyed if one of these good items that I unlocked stuff is on something dumb that I've missed. Alright, handing in the hunt. And... oh, Locksleep Bow. And we got a Wind Glow, which is useful. I can progress with the Wind Vein quest, I believe. Another thing that would be useful is getting Pilica, the Merchant Armband, which means we can do the Pilica check that's in here, because we don't have the Merchant's Armband. So, There's still plenty of things. At least we've got something that we can do. I'm pretty sure. You need the wind globe to get the wind vane, not that way. Check. So, yeah. Alright, now here we're back at the Fon Coast. Next to these two dudes. And there's a small key. Sword of the Order. Oh, that's actually good. That is an extra party member. All the way back in Rabanasta. Cool. Good thing I didn't do the... There was a check in Rabanasta. What was the check in Rabanasta? That I was about to do. Damn it. I literally just got the item. Right. It's the wind globe. I'll go... wind globe is in Westersand. So the Sword of the Order gets you whoever Barsh is. We've gotten Barsh, so hopefully it's one of the girls. And if it is one of the girls, that means we can go take on Orthros. Alright, so we've got the wind globe, which means we can progress this quest for another check. Or it is as simple as talking to them. He puts it together. Normally this produces a wind vane. And we get a chaperone and some gil. Well, we don't have a wind vane, so we can't do the boss at the moment, which is a shame, but yeah, we're one step closer, I guess. And I think the chaperone is a decent weapon. Oh, I mean, hat. It is a very decent. Okay, so that's casting magic with gil instead of MP. I'm not at the point where I want that, but 91 defense is pretty nice. Especially since Balthier apparently only has 5. Or I could have him have 6. So about Fran's defense 162 and her offense incredibly high. And the Locksley bow also sucks. So Sword of the Order can be handed into Balzac for a party member. And a party member is really good because they come with a whole bunch of items. Anzatter and reverse. Anything else snuck in there? Dawn Shard, nope. Does not look like it. We've got a pretty good spread of spells here. No one has Scathe, unfortunately. Now, what does... Oh, we got Pinello! That's good, we can go do that. Nice. Oh, we got a Yake Orichalcum Dirk as well. So extra equipment's there. That's not a bad weapon there. No more of that. Crown of Laurels, that's new. That's a lot of MP. But no other stats. And I don't think we've got anything there. And we got the Dawn Shard. Enemies receive... I mean, that's not actually that bad. Magic plus 12 was pretty decent. There's good stats and no downside on that one. What is... She is... Well, we've got a whole bunch of Vespers. What's that? Elementalist and BLT. The heck is that? Black Belt? Either way, I'll grid up Pinello a little bit, and then we're going to be taking on Orthros. So we can now talk to the conceited thief, or contrite thief. She pretends to pass away, and yes, that is indeed a she that we're talking to down there. It's a Sikh. And I guess they, well, at least to human eyes, look pretty much the same, but we have to have 3 female party members because Orthros is a perv, and only attacks females. Guest party members do not count. So it's going to be down into the Garum Scythe waterway yet again to deal with another mutated pudding. And I reckon we're probably going to be fine enough with just Fran in the party for this one. Ash can be brought in, Pinello can be brought in. I have gridded out Pinello. She'll have a half decent weapon, I guess. But we need to head this way. And we need to... Wait, we don't need to adjust these. Do you actually need the sluice gate key to access Orthros? I don't think... Oh, it is. He's far south. He's far south. Okay, this is the area that we need Orthros to be in. Oops. I want you boys disappeared. Penello's level has averaged out for the rest of the party. Actually, probably should equip her with something. And now Orthros appears. Little welders. Okay. Penello does have some gambits. Okay, he must be weak to fire because Fran's got a gambit for fire weak, use Ardor. So, there it is. Oh, Ash is confused. Cool. She does like no damage. Penello's got a pretty decent weapon there, doing 2k a hit. Okay, now we're Kuragaring everyone. Vossler is just doing Vossler things. He's not really doing much in the way of damage. But that's fine. The Flan is dead. Didn't think he'd be tough. Okay, Sturdy Bone and Blindiger. I have to double check whether I've picked up the stolen articles, but I don't think we can hand this hunt in. We cannot hand this hunt in. We do not have any stolen articles, so it's another hunt down. Okay, we're accepting a hunt here. She is our petitioner for the carrot hunt. We have to actually accept it because it's a clan mark. And this is the one where you've got to go through the area without attacking anything. Shouldn't be too hard. Where's the exit in this area? This one, and you actually have to be escorted out. Ooh, we got Great Trango. That's another one of the secret weapons that does not require a grid. And Baltoro seeds, which are just weird. And a duplicate Ardor. And some slime oil. Let's see what the Great Trango is like. It is pretty good. It is very good. Well, that's an upgrade for you because you can also equip shields. Buff to MP by a decent amount. Some speed, that's not bad. That's rubbish. Immune to holy and half to earth is nice. Immune to lightning and good magic evasion. Weak to water but 50 magic evade. Let's go with the MP buff. Now, is the Great Trango invisible? I think it is. I don't see any weapon on his hip. Oh well. We're going to go to the Salika Woods. Where is it? Salika Woods. And we're going to try and get our carrot. So either you can... So you can hold down the flee button to make sure that nothing... you don't accidentally attack anything. But you should be able to get through... I feel like you could get through the area without accidentally attacking anything, but I don't. Basically got to get to the right area without hitting anything. So I'll see you in a bit. So here, Kjörn is come and has got to the right area. We haven't actually accidentally hit the Marlboro. And we've done no unwelcome violence. For a creature once kept as a pet, I'd expect there's something more docile. Oops, a little bit too fast there. So somewhere in this area there is a giant stinking Marlboro. And again, this is a warning, don't take pets or animals out of nature. You know, they belong where they they don't really belong. Anyway, there we go, giant red dot on the map. Really fucking giant. I forgot how big this bugger was. Gosh. And are you got like stitched together mouth, or is that, nope, that's just your whiskers. He's going to be hitting us with status ailments. But we hit really hard. Ooh, oh, okay, that is all the status effects on Vash there. But that doesn't matter, it's dead. Carrot is vanquished. Now to go collect the reward. Oh. Apparently we've got much greater skill. Okay, handing in the carrot hunt. So she happens to be an Arcadian who is living here with her husband, who's been posted to Nalbina. Oh hey, Jovi. And she's, well, just a bored aristocratic wife, and has adopted the pet. She's worried about being a laughingstock. I have no idea what that bottom thing is. We have apparently acquired one hand. I will look in my inventory to see what that possibly is. Key items. I've not acquired anything there. No abilities. Does that mean we just flat out got gipped and had sweet fuck all? Well, that sucks. But that will do it for this one. I'll have to work out on what our next step is. Like, looking at the hunts, completed, cannot complete, completed, done, can't do, done, cannot get at, done, cannot get at, done, can't do, can't finish, can't do that either, can do that one, and that one, so I'm going to guess it's heading off into the Nebraska Deadlands. Can do that one, that's just an asshole to spawn it. Apparently they're working on making that a nicer one to spawn. Guaranteed. Can't do that. Cannot do that, or that. Or that, or that, or that. Well, they're done. No, can't do that one. Can't do that one, can't get at it. Yeah, there's very little left to do. It looks like it is indeed a trip to the Nebraska Deadlands.